Hello everyone, you're welcome to ROCKDART Fashion TV, and today we'll learn how to cut halter neck top with side dart. So I made a video of this before, but my chalk wasn't visible enough after recording, so I have to do this again. So we'll be manipulating our dart. We'll be using the side dart and the normal basic body dart. So go ahead to mark our 3 and 8 standard and 1 inch down for our shoulder slant. The shoulder I'll be using here is 16 divided by 2 plus half inch, making 8.5. As you can see how I'm placing my tape along that slope. Take my measurement down, draw a straight line. So my bust span is 8, so divide by 2 and add half inch to it. That will give us 4.5. So mark it down and draw a straight line as seen in the video. So the shoulder to the bust point is 10.5. We'll add half inch to it for our sewing allowance. We can have 11. Our under bust is 14.5, we'll add half, make it 15. The half length is 17.5, we'll add half inch to it, plus 1 inch sewing hemming allowance. So that is the length of the top. So please notice that I added half inch to it to my horizontal measurements. Half inches for my sewing allowance. So at my length, I'll mark half inch on both sides for my darts. So what I'm doing now is just I'm drafting the basic bodies with the side dart. So on my bust point, I'll come down by 1 inch and roll out my dart. So this is the basic dart. To get our armhole, divide the bust by 6 plus 1.5. As you can see, where I placed my tape is on that shoulder slant. So my armhole line, I'll mark out my bust divided by 4 plus my 2 inches sewing allowance. There's no dart at that part, that's why I did put my dart allowance. So as you can see, I added my dart allowance at the under bust part. That's it. So going down to the length, I divide around waist by 4, 2 inches sewing allowance. Then I calculated my bust distance, my dart distance rather, then mark out my lines. After doing this, now go to the side darts. From the bust point line, bust line will come down by 1 inch. That's the bust line. Then at the bust point, we'll mark 1 inch towards the side. This is to get our side dart. I'm using 1 inch because I don't want the dart, the glue to be so shaped. So that's why I'm using 1 inch dart. So now I want to replace this 1 inch dart. So we can either take it from the down part or the armhole part. But for this video, I'll replace my dart towards the armhole side. So I'm at 1 inch up towards my armhole side. As you can see, when I take my darts, my armhole automatically comes down. So what I'm just doing is drafting a basic borders, and if you need a very detailed video on that, I'll drop a link on the description box, so go check it out. For the new subscribers, you're welcome to the channel. For the old subscribers, thank you for sticking around with this family. So now to get my neckline, I'll use the formula my bust divided by 12. But this is halter neck, so I would subtract half inch from whatever answer I get after dividing my bust by 12. So in this case, it's going to give me 3 by 3. And the width, the neck depth, so 3 by 3. So you can see it's very simple. Now there will be some modification on these basic bodies. It's going to be sleeveless. So I'm trying to determine the size of, or the width of okay, I'll be using 2, and I'll just rule a straight line from the armhole. So I just took away the shoulder, part of the shoulder. So this is simple. What I just did, we just modified the basic bodies, the side darts, and eliminating the shoulder. So go ahead to cut. So we want to cut the back panel for halter neck top. So the only difference between the front and the back panel is the zipper allowance and the side dart. We won't be needing the side dart for the back panel. So for my zipper allowance, I'll use 2 inches. So I'm using 2 inches for my zipper allowance. And as you can see, the front panel and the back panel are not of the same length. So take note. So the back will be longer by 1.5. Doing this gives a balance on your shoulder. The clothes will balance well on your shoulder and around your neck. So if you notice this, now I want to eliminate this side dart. You won't be needing a side dart, so watch. For my back neckline, I'll come down by 1 inch. So as you can see, it's very simple. The back is quite easy. So to cross check, I usually will mark half inch seam allowance and fold it. So I don't need to trim anymore after joining the shoulder together. So take note, I'll mark the original armhole for the back. Don't worry, the front armhole will match with the back armhole after you take your front dart. So as you can see, it's very easy. The back is, we're just going to be using the back darts, no side darts for the back. So I'm just notching my dart, making my notches. So if you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, like, and see you next.